John and Nadya Melton coming to you live from, where are we? I know we're in Orlando, the Kennedy Space Station.
Yes.
And we're really excited because we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Ray Higdon.
Hello.
Here, and we've got his undivided attention for approximately 3 minutes.
Right.
So we can all become 3-minute experts.
Exactly.
Little plug there for you.
Yes, that's perfect.
But I know we wanted to ask you a few questions and get it documented.
Yeah, question one. So Ray, you know when people look at you today, and of course, for those of you that don't know, Ray has built multiple businesses to a 7-figure income.
Multiple.
And multiple different businesses across different niches. And there are people out there that maybe will look at you and say, well, it's probably just came so easy. Like, he must be a natural marketer. He's good with technology. Like, he knows so many people. He's got connections. And so maybe if you could share, you know, your biggest, darkest moment, maybe when you felt like giving up, right? As an entrepreneur, we go through that roller coaster and a half.
Yeah.
So that darkest moment and what you did to conquer it, and maybe what gave you confidence that, yes, I can do it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I would say my darkest moment was I had ventured out of corporate America to become an entrepreneur in real estate, and when the market changed, I didn't adapt. I got beat up really bad, and I was at a point where for about 6-8 months I was being chased by bill collectors. My house went into burst foreclosure, and I had some family over for like a barbecue. And there was a knock at the door. My mom went and answered the door, and she came back with a white face, and the guy had handed her my foreclosure papers. And I had kept that a secret from everyone because I was ashamed. I didn't want to add pressure to anyone else because, you know, I don't want to add pressure to my own mom.
Right.
And, you know, it really made me feel like I felt worthless. I felt like I had just lost in life. I felt like I'd made a lot of mistakes, and I didn't know how I was going to overcome that. And it took me from a place of depression and despair to really anger, and I was really mad about it. And I decided to do something about it. And so I got serious, and I got serious about network marketing and changed my life from that.
And is that when you went for the no's, 20 no's a day?
Yeah, it was shortly after that I had read a book called Go for No, and I decided to go for 20 no's a day, and just run as hard as I possibly could for it. And, you know, I told my girlfriend at the time, I said, listen, it's about to be hell. The next 2 years, I'm gonna have my head down, working hard like crazy, not gonna be able to do dinner, not gonna be able to do movies. I'm gonna focus on my career. And, you know, I didn't know, but, you know, 5 months into that, I was at $10,000 a month.
Wow.
7 months, 40,000, 10 months, 50,000, and have never looked back. And that was about 5 years ago.
So that is amazing. And from there, you went to multiple 7 figures. And like your business is tripling, quadrupling. We need a mathematician every time I see you to just give us the stats.
Right.
So if
Launching into orbit.
Yes, and which is why it's appropriate that today we are at the launch station to go into the moon. So Ray, I guess my question to you would be, if you could go back, right? And if you kind of knowing what you went through to get to the success where you are, maybe what could you do today that would get you the results faster?
Well, a lot of things I tried to figure out on my own, or I guess I did figure out on my own. I would have created success a lot faster if I would have more quickly invested in myself and got around people that I could learn from, and maybe even, you know, now, I mean, the last 2 years, I've invested over $200,000 in coaching and masterminds.
Wow.
But in the beginning, I was so focused on, you know, scarcity and how little that I had. I wasn't willing to invest in myself, and that actually took me longer. I would have gotten success a lot faster had I done that.
That's interesting, because I love what you say, that if you want to have a bigger life, right, you have got to put yourself around people that think big, that play big, because, you know, it's contagious. And it rubs off. Okay, so let's shift gears, and I love how you build your business, right, especially for those of you that are network marketers. So online, offline, there are people out there that bash offline, waiting, you know. And also there are people that go only online or only offline.
Right.
So can we give us your take on the best way to build a network marketing business?
Yeah, you know, I mean, we're a big fan of both. I mean, we've done both online and offline. I mean, I've done a lot of home meetings. I've done a lot of restaurant meetings, breakfast meetings, Panera, Starbucks meetings. I've done a lot of those things. But I've also done a lot of online stuff too. I've done a lot of webinars. I've created a lot of content. I've created sales funnels. And you know, for me, it's all about getting people in front of the presentation, whether you use it online or offline.
I agree.
But I'll tell you, if you have your pick of which to master, one, in my opinion, is more leverage.
Yeah.
And that is,
I
can do a video one time and have 10,000 people view it. I can only do one Starbucks meeting. It's not recorded.
That's true.
And so, you know, it's not a bash. It's just reality. One is a little bit more leverage than the other.
Yeah.
And so I chose to learn online marketing because I didn't want to do cold calling the rest of my life. I didn't want to buy leads the rest of my life. I didn't want to, you know, just constantly, you know, have to get all dressed up and go to the next meeting.
To find people.
To find people.
Hunt
You know,
them down.
I wanted to put in the effort to learn how to get people coming to me.
Yeah.
Right.
And that makes, you know, when you're calling a lead that wants to talk to you, it's a lot easier than chasing someone that doesn't know you.
That's very
Makes
true.
sense.
But being high tech and high touch,
Right.
That's what it's all about. Baby, do you have a question?
No, I think you nailed it.
Okay, I have one more question. Let's talk about it. Last one, Ray, I promise.
Okay,
So
okay.
many for you.
Yeah.
And so we're just wrapping up our mastermind
Yeah.
where we spent a couple of days together, and I can't get enough. Can you believe it? I don't know
believe
what's
it.
going on.
We need one more day.
One more day, Ray. Let's stay a day longer. Okay. So if somebody goes, okay, so my business is not where it needs to be, and maybe they are feeling like they're chasing prospects, they're not attracting, they're living in scarcity versus abundance, and they do want to take their business online.
Yes.
So what should we avoid, and maybe one actionable step that we can take today to get the process going?
Yeah. So as far as things to avoid, I would say don't be like most other network marketers. So don't just pound your sales page or your company sign up link all over social media like most people. And instead, look to add value to your marketplace. Look to solve problems, create content. You know, we had so many people ask us how we did it. We actually created a course around exactly how we did it. And so learn that kind of stuff of how to create content that attracts people to you in a very leveraged way, in a very powerful way. And that would be my suggestion, is become a value provider, and you're going to attract the right people that actually want to work with you.
I agree. And where can they start? Should they start on Facebook? Should they start a blog? Should they start YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, Instagram? You know, there's so much, and people get overwhelmed.
Absolutely.
So one action step, where do they start?
I'm a big fan of taking the time to learn how to blog. I mean, it's been the center point, the hub of our entire multiple seven-figure business. It really all started from our blog, of putting content out there, attracting people to us, building our email list. And, you know, that's how we've, you know, been able to crush it in affiliate marketing, coaching, selling our own products, and network marketing.
Well, hashtag boom is what I will say that. I mean, how else can we just say that? That was perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. So you guys, check this out. If this was valuable to you, let's spread the goodness. Let's not be stingy, as I like to say. So make sure that you like, comment, share. And also, if you're somebody that's really ready to dive deeper, and I'm a huge believer that when the student is ready, a teacher will appear, which is why John and I are now participating in Ray Higdon's mastermind, because you know what? If you want to fast forward your success, if you can fast forward 5 years of struggle and get their way faster, that just makes sense.
Absolutely.
And so we're actually going to post a link below where you can really see how you can dive deeper, right?
Absolutely. It's a training that walks you through how to become someone that will attract more people to you, and I think, you know, people really like it.
Yeah, I like it. I'm a huge fan.
Good. Boom.
youarethefarm.com. Thank you for participating, and spread the energy, right, baby?
Yes, absolutely.